when the number of mosquitoes reaches a certain level. They can even kill wolf pups that are 1,000 times their size. Even if the wolf pups hide in their den, they cannot escape the swarm of mosquitoes. The father wolf hurried home, and when he saw the buzzing cloud of mosquitoes, he realized that this place was no longer safe for his pups. So he decided to move the pups to a new den. However, the new den was a full 8 kilometers away, and in this dangerous wilderness, they had to reach it as quickly as possible. The adult father wolf could run very fast, but the pups struggled to keep up. They ran with their short legs as hard as they could, but they still couldn't match their father's speed. After running 3 kilometers, the pup most tormented by the mosquitoes began to lose strength. So the father wolf hid this pup in a temporary shelter. Once he confirmed that the area was safe for the moment, he continued on with the remaining 2 pups. Fortunately, the rest of the journey went smoothly. After running another 5 kilometers, the father wolf finally arrived at the new den with the 2 pups. There were far fewer mosquitoes here, making it a much safer place for the pups. The somewhat careless father wolf settled them in, and then went out hunting, completely unaware that he had left 1 pup behind. Meanwhile, when the mother wolf and the rest of the pack returned to the old den, they discovered that the pups were missing. The pack began searching separately, analyzing scents for clues, and after 2 days of searching, they finally found the new den. But they quickly realized that 1 pup was still missing. At this point, the pack began howling, calling for the lost pup. They would never give up searching unless the entire family was reunited. The mother wolf left a trusted member to watch over the pups, while she and the others continued the search. However, in the vast, endless Arctic wilderness, finding a single pup was like looking for a needle in a haystack. Meanwhile, the lonely pup had been waiting in despair for 2 full days. It was exhausted and hungry, so weak that it could barely stand. As time passed, the pup's cries grew fainter. Its calls were drowned out by the howling wind and the vast wilderness. If the pack didn't find it soon, it would soon face death. In utter desperation, the pup decided to find its parents on its own. It dragged its weary body toward the canyon, howling as it went. Fortunately, the mother wolf heard its cries and immediately responded. When the pup heard its mother's voice, it ran straight toward her. After 2 days and nights of exhausting searching, the mother wolf finally found the pup. But it wasn't time to celebrate yet, because the pups were still hungry. Fortunately, the father wolf returned at that moment. He had brought back prey, and the pups could finally enjoy a proper meal. This is a rare moment caught on camera. A small bear, weak from hunger, tries desperately to catch up to his mother, but collapses in the snow, utterly exhausted. The mother bear grows anxious, yet she never once considers giving up on her cub. Her persistence ends up creating a miracle. She walks over to her fallen cub, gently comforts him, then rushes toward the lake, where a few salmon still remain. Under the cub's worried gaze, the mother bear begins to fish. Her frantic movements disturb the stillness of the water, but because she frightened the fish, she can't catch a single one. So she stops, studies the water again, and waits. Just as the cub is losing hope, the mother bear suddenly charges into the water and finally catches a salmon. This one fish means her cub gets to live another day. His sister watches closely from the side. The mother bear moves fast because that fish is meant for the little cub. He lies curled up in weakness, but the mother doesn't hand him the fish directly. Instead, she sets it on the ground and lets the sister eat first, while encouraging the little cub to stand up on his own. She's teaching them an essential rule of survival. To stay alive, you must learn to fight for yourself. After the sister finishes, she leaves half the fish for her brother, giving the cub a chance to pull through. As the weather grows colder, the family not only needs to build up fat quickly, but also stay alert for adult male bears. While hunting, the mother bear spots a male, watching them from across the lake. Moments later, the male bear swims over and catches a large salmon. The mother can only hide with her cubs at the shore, watching the temperature drop. As snow begins to fall, while eating, the male bear casts a glance at the mother, a look that clearly says, this hunting ground is his now. With the male bear's arrival, the mother bear is forced into a corner. She has no choice but to take her cubs and leave the area. They walk across the vast snowy plain, and the weak cub falls behind again. At this age, he should be full and fast asleep, not stumbling from hunger to the point of collapse. Every step costs him a tremendous amount of energy. His tiny, struggling body can barely move, yet somehow he still finds the strength to continue because his mother is always there. One of Carly's cubs had died. It was brutally killed by a black-maned male lion, facing 3 powerful and fierce intruders. Carly understood the truth, but she could not fight back. If those male lions returned, the remaining cubs would be the next targets. Carly had no choice. Before the black-maned lions could strike again, she had to find a safe refuge for her cubs, and there was only one place. the pride that had once driven her away. She had mated with a male lion outside the pride, giving birth to 4 cubs. The pride rejected Carly's return, so she left her cubs at the closest spot the pride could barely tolerate. But for the cub's survival, that distance was far from enough. Carly, in order to be fully accepted by the pride, had launched an attack on the wildebeest alone. And eventually earned the pride's trust. But fate was cruelly unpredictable. A sudden bolt of lightning shattered the last line of defense in Carly's heart. The fire spread rapidly, soon reaching the area where Carly was. She watched the sudden inferno with unwillingness, filled with regret as she fled her former comfort zone. Yet an even greater danger emerged. 3 wandering male lions blocked their path, and these were the same lions that had killed Carly's cub. Carly unleashed all her anger, her eyes burning with hatred. Once again, she stood up to buy time for the survival of the Lion King's lineage. At that moment, SEF suddenly appeared, holding the 3 male lions at bay. He was ready to fight to the death for Carly. A 1-against-3 battle seemed destined to end tragically. Carly now faced an impossible choice: search for her cubs in the raging fire, or fight alongside SEF. In the end, Carly chose the Lion King's bloodline, sacrificing her love for the warrior SEF. The fierce blaze raged for 3 days and nights, leaving the Serengeti grasslands lifeless. Fortunately, Carly survived, but she lost another cub. Her fate was always so harsh, having lost the former Lion King and the male she loved most. She roared in despair, venting her frustration and grief. No matter how much she endured, Carly had to pull herself together and keep moving forward. The brown bear emerges from her den. 6 long months of brutal hibernation are finally coming to an end, but she hasn't eaten in half a year. The fat reserves in her body are nearly gone. After a brief rest with her cubs, they set out on a grueling journey. The cubs begin to show signs of exhaustion. One of them climbs onto its mother's back to steal a moment of rest. The mother bear follows tracks etched into the snow, moving steadily downhill. They reach the base of the mountain. As they pause to rest nearby, a sudden roar from a male bear echoes through the area. The mother bear instantly goes on high alert. A massive male brown bear, weighing nearly 1,000 pounds, appears. 2 powerful male bears erupt into a violent fight over mating rights. They slam into each other with full force. Both males are at their physical peak, each determined to overpower the other. The mother bear has no choice. During mating season, male bears show no restraint, and they may even kill cubs. In the end, one male is driven off. The victor turns his attention toward the mother bear. She reacts instantly. She grabs her cubs and flees the area. Having just endured a brutal battle, the male no longer has the strength to give chase. But this creates an opportunity for a gray wolf. It quietly follows behind the mother bear, searching for the perfect moment to attack a cub. Unexpectedly, one of the cubs launches an attack first. The wolf has never seen such a fearless cub. Caught completely off guard, it has no choice but to retreat and leave. The bear family narrowly escapes danger. 2 weeks later, the mother bear pushes through dense forest, enduring arche terrain, and severe food shortages. This journey has been filled with danger. Ahead lies a river. They finally reach the salmon's spawning grounds. Other bears are already waiting here. The mother bear wades into the water to fish, but the salmon haven't arrived yet. She moves into deeper water to search. The first salmon finally arrive at the shore. The days of hunger are coming to an end. The mother bear is ready. This is the moment she has waited for.